He said, Oga, people are saying that armed robbers. So. Then I said, then turn the car, reverse. As he put it on reverse, a gun was on my head. Automatic weapon. They said, don't move. If you move an inch, we blast you. I told Chinedu, don't move. They dragged me out of the car. Dragged Chinedu out of the car. Shot the tire of the vehicle. Put Chinedu in the boot of the car. And put me inside the car. Then met another driver inside. They said if we dare look up, they will kill us. We closed our eyes. And we were pressed to the ground inside the car. As we were pressed down, I heard them say, oh, police, 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 police. Then one of them said, no retreat, no surrender, let's meet them. Because I couldn't look up, apparently, they moved out of the car. And I could hear guns booming. It was a staccato of bullets raining. Here comes Armageddon. It was a war situation. And they were firing. And as they were firing, the car was moving. They were telling them advance, advance a little. Then I heard them shout again, another vehicle, shoot. Then they started another round of. And then I heard them say, oh, we killed some of them. We killed some of them. Then tomorrow now, they will come out and lie and say some of us were killed or injured, even though none of us have been injured. I heard them saying that. The bad news, that I was not profiled. We were never profiled or targeted. Meaning that they merely operated randomly. It is bad news because it could have been any person, any other person. Bad news because it was when we were in the car with eyes closed that they started preliminary questions. What is your name? I said, Chief Mike Ozekhome, SAM. They set my pocket, took out the complimentary cards and other possession. I heard the card, I said, what is your full name? I said, my full name is Chief Mike Ozekhome, SAM. Constitutional lawyer, human rights activist, Akpakpa Bigibiadola. They said yes. They said yes, you are a man of truth. That's what is written on your card. I didn't even know they were holding my card. They said, so you are a lawyer? I said, yes, sir. How long have you practiced? I said, 32 years. I said, well, even if you tell us lies, by tomorrow we know who you are. Do you know what? We always know who you are when we capture, when we kidnap people through the press. So even if you lie, we are going to know who you are tomorrow. That is how we were driven for about 4.5 hours. Through rough roads, through highways, you could feel it on the body that you are on a highway. You could feel it on the body that you are on a rocky path. You could feel it on the body that you are in a swamp. You could feel it on the body that you are inside the forest, that you are on a footpath that is not tarred. About 4.5 hours. Before they dumped us in a small, uncompleted building, far away from civilization. Far away. And it was 24 hours guard. Fellow Nigerians. We are not talking of toy carrying kidnappers. They told me that they have cell units across Nigeria. They reminded me, didn't you see that a footballer's father was captured in Jos and taken to Kano? Didn't you hear of the white people, white men who were killed in Birnin-Kebbi and Bauchi and Kano? Didn't you hear of the deputy governor of Anambra State that was executed? They started mentioning them. That they are everywhere. So I asked them, how did you know me then? Why did you come for me? They said, we didn't know you. We just operated. And you happen to have run into us. And that when they started reading of me, they said, we believe that God allowed us to catch you for a purpose. To draw attention to the world, to draw national and international attention to this issue of kidnapping. They were even advising me that I should not blame God, I should glorify God. That the things they have been reading of me, about me, shows that attention is being drawn to this issue of kidnapping. Then, of course, all of them are always hooded and masked, so you cannot know or recognize anybody. Because even though they are hooded and masked, even when they are talking to you, whether in the afternoon or in the night, you must still close your eyes. If you don't close your eyes, you'll be in trouble. The death sentence was always hanging on us 24 hours a day.
My brother, as this story shocked me, I believe it will shock you too. You hear what this man talk? The way it is suffer for the hands of kidnappers. And it will shock you more now if I tell you now, say the person will be say he kidnapped this man. The Oga Kwata Kwata where they join body together, take kidnap this man, they don't release him for prison. And they take release him for prison, we say, you get what they call presidential pardon, where President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will make sometime in October this year, 2025, now favor this guy. For those of us who don't know the meaning of presidential pardon, I will tell you now. Presidential pardon, we say prisoners so don't they, that's criminals who don't decide prison, we don't serve their prison term. Maybe even the ones who serve a death sentence, who they serve a life sentence, any sentence in at all. As far as you don't do that prison, the president will just come out one day say, he don't free now, he don't free anybody we want. You get the right to do that. But at the same time, you will want to ask, say, the presidential pardon, you don't get respect at all. You don't respect the victim, you don't respect the victim family. They will just come, the president will just, don't say the president get right to do all of that, but at the end, you know, they consider, maybe you get what you know they consider, or you get what they consider, but at the end, the person will be say the thing happened to, like this man, so we just talk this story, finish, so you see their life, that make can fit talk this story. But this kind of man, so now, how, as you don't, if you hear now say, this person will be say, make can go to those pains, those days, we make can, we kidnap her, we make can suffer like that, the man, they don't release her, how the man will feel? I believe, say, my brother, I must tell you, say, the man can never be okay. He can never feel well. You understand? The man and the family can never be happy over this thing. So, about this presidential party, where they free this man. So, and the man name called me Mike Ozekhome. Now, lawyer be, and I see human rights activist now be. Now, from Edo State, now from come, that's southern part of Nigeria. They kidnapped this man on the 25th of September 2013. And during that operation, when they kidnapped this man, so they buy 4 policemen straight. And after some days, the kidnappers come ask for 40 million naira, made they release them, and they come pay them 40 million naira. My brother, 40 million naira 2013 till now, just try to calculate them. I believe say that time, that 40 million naira of 2013 and now 2025, it will reach like 200 million. If you doubt that, calculate them. Why this other man will see for your screen? So now be the leader of the kidnappers who kidnap this man. So his name now Kevin Ibuwe Onyera. Now 44 years old. Now this guy be. And this guy come from Kokori community for Ethiopia local government area of Delta State. That's for the same southern part of Nigeria. So during that, after that time, they constantly catch the man, they can't carry and go court, they can't sentence him to 20 years imprisonment. My brother, as me and you they talk, so this man, they don't free this man. They don't free like me and you. And one of that thing I want to understand about this man be say, when the community wait for come, when they hear say they don't release this man, everybody begin to celebrate, they happy, they jubilate, say they don't free this man. Make una watch the video. Children don't see how the community they happy, they celebrate, say they don't pardon the man. Now I will tell you, say the community they see him as a different person where the government tell us say he be. They see him as one of their heroes. We don't first be here before say this man now he don't first be their youth leader for that community, and at the same time he don't still be leader of liberation movement of the people for the whole of Delta State before, and he don't first still be their environmental activists because you don't drag the government for a very long time to come to touchlight development for their community. That's that community now oil this community. So they expect they drag the government, make the government come develop their community. So you don't do that one for a very long time. So now the people that community they see them as one of their leaders. So now 2 different ways they see that as the government they talk say now criminal they before but they don't pardon them. And so the community they feel say no be criminal say now they are one of their leaders now be. So my people, make what you understand about this story, Mona tell us for the comment section and make like and share. Till next time.